everybody, so today I am going to be doing my everyday makeup routine, and this routine is so natural, it's simple, it's really easy to do, and it's not too many products either, so it's very achievable. So yeah, that's my dog crying out the window. Anyways, without further ado, let's get on. When I say natural, I don't mean like completely and utterly like non-existent. I mean you're gonna see it, but it's not like multicoloured eyes or like stuff like that. So yeah. Anyways, the first thing I like to do is take like this isn't even branded, it's just it's a moisturiser, and I like to put that on my face to keep my face hydrated. So I just put that all over my face and then just rub it in. So I don't like, I don't know, I just put it on my face because makeup can dry your face out and no one wants that. So yeah. Okay, so after that I like to do my brows because I do brows before like concealer, foundation. So once I've done my moisturiser, I like to do my eyebrows, and I use the Revolution eyeshadow palette, and yes, I use eyeshadow in my eyebrows, it's just what works for me. So I use the Revolution palette and I use this shade here. It's just like the warm brown sort of colour that matches my hair the most, so that's what I like to use. I take an angled brush, one here, angled brush, and I also take a spoolie and I just brush my eyebrows up first, and then I take the shade on the brush and I like to just line the front bit first. So I have I have a sort of guide to know where I'm going. So I'll be back when my brows are done. So now that my eyebrows are on, I like to take a concealer and carve them out, because I know how I said it's like a natural makeup routine. I do still like to have quite sharp eyebrows. So I take the L'Oreal Paris Infallible More Than Concealer, and it has quite a big applicator, so I put some on the back of my hand. Not too much, but enough. And I take a flat brush, this flat brush, I mean you can see it's been used, and I like to carve out my eyebrows, so I'll be back when they're carved. So once I've got the concealer around my eyebrows, I do blend it out with my finger. I know but that's just what I find easiest, to be honest. This sunshine, it just keeps, sorry if the lighting keeps changing, I'm sitting in front of my window, so yeah. But I just like to blend that out and just make sure that there's no patchy spots or things like that. I've got to be honest, my eyebrows did not go well today, but besides the point. Next step I like to do is take my concealer, because I don't really put foundation on when it's just like the day. So I take my concealer, and I forgot to mention what shade it is. It's the Ivory 322 concealer. It's in this tube. I just bought it, yeah, I bought it off Amazon. So I like to take the concealer, and because it's quite a big applicator, I just put a few dots where I need it, because I want it to still be quite natural, I guess. I don't know. I don't want it to be full coverage. This sun, oh my god. I need a counter on how many times I've pressed the screen.
I love how it's not doing it now.
So once I've got that in the places I need it, I take one of these flat brushes and I use that to just basically blend out the concealer. So I just lightly blend out the concealer where it needs to be blended, So yeah, so I'm just going to carry on blending this out and I'll get back to you. Once I have blended up all that out, you can't really see a difference really. In real life you can, but on camera I don't know why you can't, but you can't. So the next thing I do is I take a brush, like one of these angled brushes to carve your cheekbones out, and I like to take this shade in this palette I've got here, and I like to bronze my cheeks. So I just take some of that on this brush and just basically just carve out my cheekbones on both sides. So I just put a bit of powder all over my face just to set it. I only put it all over because my bronzer was really dark and I just wanted to like calm it down a bit. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait a bit and wait for that to like bake. And yeah, but I would normally when I'm baked put it under my eyes, here, chin and forehead. But yeah, I'm in a really uncomfortable position. So once I think it has baked, I like to take a big fluffy brush, make sure there's nothing on it, and I just wipe away the excess powder off the face. Because I like my face to be matte and not like very shiny, because I feel like I look sweaty when I'm shiny. So I have bronzed on my cheekbones, I've bronzed on the temples of my forehead, and now what I like to do, highlighter. So for highlighter, I take like a fluffy fan brush, and I take the highlighter in this sort of palette I have, and I just spizzle it around and just put it on my cheekbones. I put it on my nose, just down the bridge, and then like I take a bit on my finger and put it on the end, and then I take a bit and put it on my forehead. So I have now done the lightest coat of mascara. I don't even know if you can see it. I'm just gonna mention, like I'm cutting in maybe from the future. I would normally wear more mascara than this, but it's drying out. I need to get a new one, so yeah, that's why I haven't put on that much mascara. But just wanted to mention that. I don't think you get, but that's fine. And the last step I like to do is add a tiny bit of lip gloss. So I take this, like it's like a pinky sort of metallic lip gloss, but I don't use like major amounts of it. I just use bare minimum because I don't want like bright pink lips. So what I do, I just dab a bit all over my lips, rub them together. That was a weird noise. Now I just do it like that. So they are basically a little bit pink, a little bit you can like notice them, but they're not too out there, which I like. So that is the end of my everyday makeup routine. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is basically what I do on an everyday basis. Not every day, I don't really wear makeup every day. This is what I do when I'm like going out to like basic, somewhere casual. And yeah, it's what I used to wear to school sometimes. But yeah, that's what I would do. Makeup on my hands. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video and see you later.